everybody, this is Katie with Limitless You Health Coaching, your custom approach to weight loss. And that's exactly what we're talking about today is weight loss, or the times when you are frustrated because you don't see the scale moving, so then you feel like you're not getting any healthier. And I work with people who want to lose weight, and I understand that that's important to them, and that's something that was important to me at one point as well. But what happens is instead of thinking that I want to get healthier or I want to lose fat on my body, we all become obsessed with the scale and what the scale is telling us. And we allow ourselves to step on this plastic or glass or whatever it's made out of inanimate object. And when we see that number come up, that number determines if we're successful, if we're failing, if we're good at life, if we're going to have a good day or a bad day. And I think it's completely ridiculous that this piece of plastic is going to determine how you feel about yourself. It's so ridiculous. And so I'm going to show you 15 reasons that you can prove that you are getting healthier, and this scale is not the only way you can determine if you're getting healthier or if you're losing weight or whatever your goals are. So the number one thing is, and I want you to be thinking, can I apply these to any of my life? Because I'm sure that you can. Getting into your clothes, you no longer have to do that like jumping thing to get into your pants, and you don't have to like pull your buttons over your chest, okay? So if you can do that, if you can, getting into your clothes isn't like this whole acrobatic scene anymore, then that's something that's proving that you're getting healthier. You're not getting as winded when you're climbing stairs. Maybe it's up to the top floor of your gym, or maybe it's getting up to work, but you're not as winded when you're going up the stairs. That's number two. Number three, when it's time for a midday snack, you used to grab a mocha or go to the vending machine, but now you're bringing in your own snacks and you're craving some sort of protein or veggie or fruit. Number four, you're that person at the restaurant that says to the waiter, "Excuse me, what are those vegetables steamed in? How is that chicken prepared?" And you're that person who's looking at the menu and you can understand, you can see words on there that you know mean that this is not a healthy choice. So you're an expert in the restaurant, and you're also very kind to your waiters because you need them to sub in things for you or remove things from your plate or put something new in. Or you're that person at the restaurant who, instead of ordering right off the menu, you look at the sides and you go, okay, well, there's nothing on the menu that's going to feel good for me, so I'm just going to have a side of veggies, and I'm going to ask them just to grill me up something really quick, okay? Number five, your normal workouts are getting easier, and so you're able to increase your weights, increase your cardio time, but you are improving in the gym, and that is a huge, huge accomplishment for you, and even if the scale isn't moving, you're still getting healthier, and that should be important as well. Your favorite outfits, when you put them on, they look better on you than ever. And that's something that means that your body really is changing. Number eight, you can easily whip up healthy meals in no time. You're somebody who's prepping your meals, you're planning your meals ahead of time, you have big batches of rice or veggies in your fridge, and you're like this master chef of health foods, and you're just throwing things together, and you know how to always have a healthy meal next to you. Number nine, and I think this one is humongous, you're waking up feeling energized. I think that's like the best side effect of getting healthier and losing weight is waking up and feeling good and then having energy all throughout the day. It's the food choices you're making, so you should be really proud of that. Number 10, and this one I get made fun of for a lot, but you eat most of your meals out of a cooler, or you're carrying your food with you. So your lunch isn't coming from, a fast food restaurant, but you're carrying your food with you to lunch or to school or wherever you're going, and most of your food is just packed from home. Number 11 is you've kicked most of your bad eating habits from before. You haven't had a soda in months. You haven't had fast food in years. Whatever it is, I want you to think about, what is some food that I used to eat all the time that I don't have anymore? Good for you. You're getting healthier. You're making great changes. There's always that great, here's number 12, when somebody goes, "Have you lost weight? Something looks different," or "You look great." Take those compliments, and instead of going, "Oh yeah, I've lost weight but not as much as I wanted," stop it. Just roll with it. Somebody complimented you, somebody noticed a change. You should just take that and just love it. Your skin, number 13, has never looked better. All that healthy food, all that sleep, all this great new energy and this great new vibrance about you, it's totally coming out your skin, and your skin has never looked better. Number 14, and this is perfect for the holidays, you are that person who, if it's a potluck and they're like, okay, everybody bring something, you're the one who shows up with vegetables. And then also you're that person who's politely eating what the host has because you know it's not something that fits on your normal meal plan. And then you're filling the rest of your plate with the veggies that you brought. Or you're that person who is only having one cocktail and everyone's going, come on, why aren't you being fun? Have another drink. You're getting healthy when you're that person who stands out at a party because you look like you're not having any fun, even though you can have fun during the holidays. And then number 15, and I think this is so important, is when you look in the mirror, you're starting to notice things that you like about yourself, and that's outnumbering the things that you want to change about yourself. Because no scale can make you feel as worthy and as empowered as what you're saying about yourself in your brain. So those are 15 ways to prove to you that you are getting healthier and you are going to reach your goals, even if that scale is just stuck. It doesn't matter. A scale is not the only way to determine your level of health. And sometimes we have to forget about the vanity of it all. Yes, we want to all look great, but don't you want to be alive too? Don't you want to live your life? I think it's going to be such a tragedy if we all end our lives or we're on our deathbeds and we're thinking, you know what, I hated my body my whole life. I wish I would have just lived. So take those 15 things, see how many of those apply to you, and I hope that the next time you step on your scale, you go, okay, I see that number, I'm going to use it as motivation, and instead of you looking at it and saying, I'm a failure because that number hasn't changed since yesterday or last week. There's so many other ways to measure your level of wellness, and I think that's the really important thing. Okay, I'm all done lecturing you about scales, but I hope some of this really sunk in. Let me know if you have more questions or if you have some more healthy changes that you always celebrate, even if the scale isn't moving. Have a fabulous rest of your week, everybody.